Director Benjamin Brewer's apocalyptic action thriller, Arcadian, is intense. It's the kind of horror that will actually make you jump or, as the audience did during its South by Southwest Film and TV Festival premiere, gasp. The film features a small, but crucial role for Nicolas Cage, whose opening scene, featuring him running to get to his infant sons, sets the tone for what's to come in the story. Arcadian may falter in its story details, building some character tension that is never fully fleshed out, but it succeeds in creating a gripping, tense experience that is elevated by its disturbing creatures. Arcadian's creatures are deliciously eerie. The film's creature design is creative and deeply unsettling. It makes zombies look like fun by comparison. When it comes to dystopian stories that are tied to some mutation or disease that got out of hand, there's nothing that hasn't been explored before. And yet, Arcadian, which was written by Michael Nylan, finds new ways to be refreshing and thrilling. The warped creatures are genuinely terrifying, especially when they're snapping their jaws at the characters, ready to take their heads off without their sharp teeth and enormous jaws. Arcadian gets bloody, and the violence, though thankfully not excessive, is effective, with Brewer actively employing jump scares to ramp up the tension. The film has a solid payoff at the end as the characters face down the lethal, intelligent creatures using the resources they have. Where the film dips in quality when it comes to character development and world building, it makes up for in a riveting battle between humans and the creatures threatening to overthrow them from the top of the food chain. To that end, Arcadian offers grit and gore without allowing it to overpower the struggle for survival. And that is what's at the core of the story: survival, and doing what it takes to ensure it at any cost. The love of family is also a theme, most notably displayed with Cage's Paul, a dutiful, caring father who's fought tooth and nail to keep his sons, Joseph, Jaden Martell, and Thomas, Maxwell Jenkins, alive. Cage is in Arcadian a good amount, but he's happy to move out of the way so that Jenkins and Martell can enter the spotlight. The trio has a solid rapport, one that isn't particularly open, but that works like a well-oiled machine. Arcadian's character development and world building is lacking. Nicolas Cage walking next to a house in Arcadian. As a horror thriller, Arcadian works, but it would have been even stronger had the script fleshed out the family dynamics even further. Thomas and Joseph's relationship is strained, to say the least. After an incident with the creatures leaves Paul out of commission, Thomas blames himself for his dad's condition, and Joseph is more than happy to lay into him for his mistakes. In their own way, they're each trying to prove themselves, but there's little indication as to why they're not close, especially considering their world has very little in it.